Pro 95.3, I'm Chaz Kangas, and joining me at this time, I have a very special guest, the first Canadian woman to compete in Monster Jam, which is coming this Saturday to US Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. She is the 2018 Monster Jam Rising Star, the 2019 World High Jump Champion. She is the driver behind the wheel of the Monster Mutt Dalmation, Mirabel, Quebec's own Cynthia Gauthier. Cynthia, how you doing today?
I'm super good, always good.
Always good to be good, you know, and plus with you coming in from Canada, and Minnesota is essentially a suburb of Canada. So, you know, it's almost like a hometown feel it's going to feel having you here. So.
Exactly. I think it's as cold as it is right now here, so I should be pretty used to the weather.
Nice. Yeah, we're at -1 right now, so yeah, Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's actually pretty warm here too. We don't have as much snow that we usually do.
So you have a pretty interesting tale of getting into Monster Jam. You came after participating with a background of extreme sports, and you took the journey from motocross to Monster Jam. How did that come together?
Exactly. I actually studied to be a CPA, finished my school. I was not made to be between four walls in an office. I decided to follow my dream of becoming a professional racer. I raced dirt bikes for a couple of years, but I got injured so bad. So, like they say, with the age come the cage. And I got the opportunity to race with Monster Jam. And I just fell in love with the sport. I mean, we travel all around the world. It's one of the biggest vehicles you could race with. It's a 12,000 monster truck with 1,500 horsepower. So I couldn't ask for anything more.
Nice. That sounds fantastic. So reading up on a few of your other interviews, and you mentioned one of your favorite things about being in Monster Jam and being able to go around the world is you're a big fan of getting the full experience of the different cities and different parts of the globe that you go to. That in mind, do you find different audiences react differently to different things when you're performing?
Definitely. Sometimes people think that if we go to Brazil, they're not going to be as loud than in the United States, but I actually find out that a lot of other countries, they're even more loud. I mean, my best experience was definitely Brazil. They were so loud. It was a soccer stadium, and for me, it was like the best experience because you don't speak the language, but just with the smile and the scream and the yell, you understand how excited they are about it.
Excellent. Another thing I've read is how you have a interesting warm-up ritual with your crew in that you sing a song together and that winds up having some good results. I'm not going to put you on the spot and ask you to sing, especially knowing that we're going through a Canadian-Minnesota winter at the moment. But I'm just curious, what songs do you find have the best results?
You know what? It's helped me to put my stress down before the show, to actually have a little quick laugh before the show, and we actually been singing peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. It just put a big smile on my face, and it just gave me that energy to go on the track and kick some butt.
Spectacular. So this is going to be my second time attending Monster Jam. I went for the first time in December 2017, had an absolute blast. And of course, I'm actually bringing two people to Monster Jam for their very first time seeing it. There's going to be a lot of Monster Jam loyalists here who come every single time. And there's always, because of the sheer attraction of it, going to be a lot of new faces and fans there too. So for someone who's going to be attending Monster Jam for the first time, what recommendations do you have to get the most out of the Monster Jam experience?
You know what? I think if it's your first time or your second time, third time, or even 10th time, Monster Jam is always different. You never know what to expect because even us try to plan on the track and we never know what's going to happen. I mean, I think it's sometimes luck, sometimes it's skill, and Monster Jam is just evaluate every year. The tricks, everything is different every year. People come up with new stuff, new moves, and that's what I like. It just keeps you on your edge all the time as a racer.
Wonderful. That sounds so much fun. It explains like why, you know, there's such a long, like lifetime loyal following to it, that it is that spontaneous element of always something new, the unpredictability. And the only thing you really know for sure is you're going to have a great time.
Exactly. And I love to go big, and I'm going to give everything I got to win this weekend. I've been on the roll. I've been getting a lot of wins this year. So it would be perfect to finish the year with a victory. So I'm going to work really hard to represent all my lady out there.
Excellent. So, yeah, and you'll be doing that behind the wheel of the Monster Mutt Dalmation this Sunday, December 14th at US Bank Stadium for Monster Jam. Cynthia Gauthier, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.